Yes, everybody, we are back in the building, and it is time for Slot's first official preseason game. As you can see, the lineup has dropped. I want to see how many of you are going to be in the building tonight because this is a different kind of stream because obviously of the kickoff. Right now I know that it's exactly midnight in the UK. For me in Iceland, it's 11 p.m., so it's not as late. But yeah, the kickoff is going to be in 30 minutes, you guys. We're going to talk about the lineup. Let me know if you guys, first off, I want to know what kickoff time it is for you because I want to give a shout out to everybody in the building who's going to be joining here today because it's going to be freaking late. Scousers Rising, nice to see you in the building. Zach is here. We're going to be talking about the youngsters that we're excited about. I'm also going to go through the subs. I want all of you to tell me what time zone you're watching it tonight, if you're going to stay up, and I want you also to tell me who you're most excited to see in that lineup. And I will discuss because I know people have already been pissed that this lineup is off. You have to understand this is the first time we're really seeing slot ball, you guys. So it was impossible for me to know exactly how we were going to line up. You understand? It was impossible to know. 1 a.m., 7:30. Oh, would be a lot better. Hey, Joseph, nice to see you in the building. 12:30 UK, but I'm here for it, says Farhan. Guys, I've missed these so much. I've missed watching Liverpool, and I think this preseason is probably more exciting than any other preseason, given the fact that we don't really know how we're going to set up under Arne Slot. He said that he has a very fluid system, so it's not like just because he played 4-2-3-1 a lot of Feyenoord, that means that's what we're going to see at Liverpool. It's not going to be that way. It's going to be more complex, and that's something I'm really looking forward to watching and discussing with you guys today. I'm watching in the US. Manchester Edits, nice to see you in the building. Even Manchester United fans are in the building. What's up, more harsh? Thanks for doing the Klopp singing the Arne Slot emoji. Yes, Joseph, shout out to you who had the idea for that emoji. Please send in the new We Believe in Arne Slot emojis too. I added that one too because I wanted to make sure that, now that Slot Bow is going to be in full effect, hopefully today, I wanted to make sure that he had two emojis dedicated to himself to show him just how much we're backing him in the community. So yeah, guys, let's talk about the channel as well. I have to go somewhere at 7, but I'm here. It's midnight. Football 1975, big up. We got a lot of legends in the building here. Jack Watson, I see that you're in the UK, so it is, just past midnight for you as well. Go 12, nice to see you in the building. As you can see, those two emojis that Joseph just sent in, for those of you that are members, you absolute legends, you'll see that there are those two new stickers that I promised I would add. And I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of those this season, and hopefully us already calling him a legend, you know what I mean? And all we can do as Liverpool supporters right now is just fully freaking back him, and I know that's what we're going to do in this community because of the positivity that we show. Leo, you have respect for Real Betis, of course, and I'm excited to see, Adrian, lining up against us. He was at Liverpool for a long time, and it's going to be beautiful to see him face us and see his former teammates, because at the end of the day, it is a friendly, you know what I mean? So what's the most important thing, you guys, today? Not picking up any injuries. For me, that's always number one. But now, yes, Joseph, I love them too. Guys, now that we've talked about our time zones, I want to go through the lineup. I know there's probably a whole lot I got wrong in here, but is Adrian in goal for Real Betis? I gotta check that. Guys, if any of you have seen the Real Betis lineup, please let me know for that, okay? Because I am not 100% sure. Yo, the Scouser, nice to see you in the building. Who says, Leo, what's up? Nice Olympic opening. It was spectacular indeed. By the way, it's 12:30 a.m. I managed to make it. Absolute ledge. And yeah, guys, for those of you that watched the Olympics, the Olympic opening ceremony, let me know what you thought, because, it's in my home city, Paris, and I got to see a bit of it. To be honest, I only watched like an hour and a half. I particularly like seeing the boats arriving with the different nationalities, just to see the diversity that's at the Olympics, Guys, Zach has just celebrated his 6-month anniversary as a community support member. Guys, W's in the chat for Zach right now, who says, love this community. Come on, Liverpool. I love you guys too. I love this freaking community. And I'm telling you, I know all of you in the building are going to fully believe and back Arne Slot. And for me, that's the positivity I want going into the new season. And I want us to be backing the youngsters in this team. Scousers Rising, I want to know who of these youngsters are you most excited to see in this lineup. We're going to talk about the starting 11 first. For me personally, Connor Bradley, man. Connor Bradley is that good that I feel like, we're going to have to figure out something with Trent, because Trent obviously has to start, but then Connor Bradley, I rate him that highly that I feel like he has to start many games this season. But obviously, he has to show that he can keep doing it consistently, which isn't easy to do. But boy, is that kid talented, and boy, does he have the right mentality. Boy, does he have the ability, So I freaking back him. And then talking about other youngsters I'm excited to see, Jarrell Quansah, man. If he keeps up the way he was playing last season, he could literally be a starter alongside Virgil. That's how good he was. Vandenberg is an interesting one. There's a lot of clubs, particularly in the Bundesliga, that are interested in him. And my prediction personally is I do think he's going to end up leaving. It looks like a lot of clubs want to sign him. I think he'll want to start week in, week out. And I don't think he's quite ready to do that at Liverpool Football Club. So my personal prediction is I do think he'll end up leaving. And I think we're probably waiting for a kind of, bidding war, if you could say, And so I am very excited to see him, though, because he had a fantastic season with Mainz. Yo, Rager Blazer has just celebrated his 3 months as a community support member. Guys, W's in the chat for Razor Blazer, who is a beautiful Liverpool logo as well, who says it's late, but we don't care. Come on, Liverpool, you'll never walk alone. Guys, I knew it would be worth it to stay up and do a watch along with you guys, because your energy is just different level, and your support, you guys are the best. But yeah, as I was saying, so Vandenberg, and then that midfield three, I mean, Endo, we kind of know he's going to be that guy who's just going to give everything for the team. How could you not love Wataru? But I do think he needs competition. I think he'll need rest in certain games just because of his age and the fact that he's still adjusting to the league and the country. But then Curtis Jones, guys, I am freaking excited. If you saw how his face lit up when he was asked about Arne Slot, and how excited he was, how he felt that his quality, his ability suited Slot's system more from what he's seen in training so far. That has got me really excited, because I freaking think Curtis Jones is very underrated by Liverpool fans. That's my personal opinion. The amount of comments I see online of Liverpool fans saying, just sell him, he's a championship player, bro. The disrespect for Curtis Jones. I understand he didn't have the best end of the season returning from his injury, but before then, for months and months, I thought he was our most consistent midfielder, and we need to show him more respect for that, in my opinion. So Curtis Jones, I freaking can't wait to see, how he develops and how he evolves under Arne Slot, But then that front three, I mean, Salah, we know what to expect. He's going to be captaining the side tonight. Then Fabio Carvalho, yeah, I don't know. From what I've heard, he could potentially be playing as a false nine in that false nine role, which, I'd be excited to see. But he's another one where, clearly it didn't work out for him under Klopp. Usually Klopp gets along with every player, but he just didn't seem to get along with Fabio Carvalho. That's just the honest truth, because every time he played, I was at that game against Newcastle where he scored a last-minute winner. This kid is so freaking talented. He did extremely well on loan at Hull, and we knew how good he was at Fulham before, So there's no doubting his ability. And so I just hope he gets a proper chance under Arne Slot, because, he's a baller, and he's one that, watching this first half, he's one that I'm going to be having my eyes on constantly, because I'm really excited about him. I don't know what his best position is, to be honest. I'd love to hear what you guys think Fabio Carvalho's best position is. From what I've seen at Liverpool so far, I personally prefer him in a midfield role, in like a left midfield role. But just because on the left wing, it just felt like he wasn't as involved in the game. So that's just from the little that we've seen at Liverpool so far. I haven't loved him on the wing, but yeah, we'll have to see. You know what I mean? Like I said, I don't think it's fair for me to judge, because there's a lot of fans who have seen more of Fabio Carvalho, especially those that watched Hull last season, and then before then, obviously Fulham. So yeah, let me know where you guys would like to see, Fabio Carvalho. And then Harvey Elliott, guys, that front three, I don't know who's going to be on the left wing. I don't know what that attack is going to look like, but Harvey Elliott's another one of those super freaking talented players that had an incredible end to the season. And if you look at the way that he ended the season, I mean, he deserves to keep starting. That's how good he was. I was at that game against Tottenham where he scored that bigger absolute rocket. And there's no doubting Harvey's, desire and passion for Liverpool. And that's something that you always want in the team, boyhood Reds that are going to just give everything every single game and in training. That's what you want to see. Yo, Riverat, thank you for the super chat, who says, where can I watch the game? So guys, this is for everyone globally. you can watch it for free. I literally started my 1 month free membership today. You go on LFC TV, go on LFC TV right now. You'll be able to see that you can sign up for 1 month for free, which will allow you to watch all the preseason games. And all of them will be streamed on LFC TV, guys. So if you just look that up, you'll see there's a promo code and you'll be able to sign up and you'll be able to watch the game that way. And that's no matter where you are in the world. And that's what I did before, this live watch along, so that I have it prepped for when kickoff begins, which is in 20 minutes. Wow, guys. Kuram says, hey, mate, it's 4 a.m. in Pakistan, but still up supporting Liverpool. I freaking love that, guys. That's special. Who do you have on the back of this shirt? The Scouser. I have a player that's going to be signing a new contract very soon. That man, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Hoping that he signs a new contract as soon as possible. Thoughts on Bayern winning? Joseph, Bayern seem to win by crazy margins every single preseason. They need to chill out, bro. Scousers Rising says LFC TV is goated to watch the academy games. Oh, yes, it is. But again, for preseason, that's where you'll be able to see all the games as well. Sunday LFC, nice to see you in the building. Who says, what's up, Leo? Arne Slot masterclass today. Yo, I'm so freaking excited for this, you guys. Just like, there's just so much. Not only did, I mention the players before to look out for, but I'm also just so freaking excited, you guys, to see how we set up, because obviously the game against Preston, the reason I call this one the first official game is because we only really got to see the highlights of the Preston game, the one that we lost 1-0. So we only got really to see 4 minutes, you know what I mean? But today we're going to get to see the full 90, which I'm so hyped for, because there's going to be so many different aspects to keep a close eye on. And we'll get to talk about that live time, which is going to be awesome. Joe, big up, guys. W's in the chat for Joe, who has just gifted a membership, and it's the Scouser who got gifted the membership, an absolute OG of the channel, so that is much deserved. Guys, W's in the chat right now for Joe, you absolute legend, and trust me, you've gifted an absolute OG of the channel, so it is much deserved for the Scouser as well. Amir says, I stayed up and I'm here 1 a.m. in Slovakia. Bro, you absolute legend. It's past 1 a.m. and it hasn't even kicked off. Kickoff now is in about 18 minutes, you guys. 18 minutes. If you're killing your sleep, clap your hands, says Luke. Who else is killing the sleep in the building? But that's the passion for Liverpool Football Club. We different. We love this team too much. Rat VR says, what is your score prediction? -2-1 to Real Betis. I'm Spanish. Rat VR, are you also a Real Betis fan? You're wearing the same shirt, Fuad? Love to hear it. Who do you have on the back? 3 a.m. in Dubai. God, you guys are absolute legends. That just shows how massive this football club is. The amount of Reds I've been hearing the past 24 hours that made the decision to stay up for this game just has got me so hyped. I'm not meant to be on here, but I mean, for Liverpool, I do anything, says Demon. Wow. This is unbelievable. You can't miss it, bro. We're all losing sleep. Yeah, guys, we're all in the building together, losing sleep. And we're probably going to lose our minds because, guys, I'll be honest, I'm usually the type that goes to sleep pretty early. I go to sleep around 12 a.m. So if there's any moments tonight where I doze off or I'm not myself, please just be extra nice because it's going to be past like 1 a.m. at some point, you know? So I might be a little like this, but I got to be honest, right now I feel the energy just because you guys are absolute legends in the building and I feel your energy. I'm feeling your energy and I'm feeling the excitement of this lineup right here, how strong Arne Slot went. It doesn't really surprise me because he wants to be as ready as possible for the season. You know, we're not that far away when you think about it. And so I think we're going to take this game seriously, and that's why I'm so excited. And so is Joseph. Joseph says, I'm so happy to see how we do under Slot. Me too. Me too, bro. Leo, what's the temp for you? In the West Coast, it's almost 40 degrees. It's that cold? Wait, 40 degrees, no, you mean 40 degrees Celsius? It's that hot? Kablik says, yo, I'm ruining my sleep schedule. Me too. Over here, this is why I love Iceland in the summer too much. And today was a beautiful freaking sunny day. I would say today was around 15 degrees in Iceland, Celsius, which is the freaking dream. I prefer that kind of like not too hot weather than really hot weather, personally. I choose that any day of the week, any day. Hi Hamza Ali, you absolute legend. Thank you for the support. Arlo J, you just being in the building and showing that positivity means everything. You absolute legend. Absolute ledge. Harvey Elliott up top? Nah, I don't think so. I think I got this wrong, you guys. I made this graphic, and I think there's probably more of a chance that we see Szoboszlai as part of that front three and potentially Harvey in the midfield. What do you guys think? Who do you think, if not Harvey Elliott, who do you think will go into that front three, you guys? And then I'm going to read, after you guys answer that question about the front three, I'm going to read you guys the subs, and I want you to tell me who you're most excited to see out of on the subs bench, and I'll tell you right away. For me, it's Pre-kickoff Nyoni and Stefan Bajcetic. Bro, I'm so excited. The Scouser says, Leo, subscriber count is so close to 200k. Live to see Leo subscribers grow. By the way, what's up with the OG house, with the OG background? We need it back. The Scouser, the thing is, that's my parents' home in Paris, and I moved out of my parents' home now. So there might be moments where I go back there, as you saw like 2 weeks ago or so. But now I live on my own, you know, so that OG background is not going to be consistently there anymore because I decided to move away from Paris. You know, you guys would have heard before that I decided to move to Lille, a city that I love, and I'm going to be moving back there in September after Iceland. So the plan is to move back to the city that I fall in love with. Okay, so let's see. Bro, I'm so excited to see Kumas too. He's such a talent for the future. Sunday LFC says Elliott striker, Carvalho left wing, Salah right wing. I don't know about that. I'm not so sure about that. Tom says, would it not be Carvalho on the left, Salah striker, and Elliott on the right? Yes, on the right, you mean? Yeah, Tom Smith. I personally looking now, you know, I made this quickly because I wanted to put it on Liverpool goals as soon as the lineup dropped. But now that I think about it, I think it's more likely probably that we see Fabio Carvalho on the left wing, Salah down the middle, and Harvey on the right. That to me sounds more accurate probably. Unless it's Szoboszlai on the right wing and Harvey in midfield, because we know from his RB Leipzig days, Szoboszlai used to play on the right wing. So it's a position he can play too. You know? Yeah, it is Carvalho, Fabio Carvalho, yeah. It's a lineup on, oh, I know. Yeah, but FOMOB don't know better than us. Trust me, they won't know better than us. Trust. Okay, guys, let me read you the subs now, okay? So in the subs, we have backup keeper Jaros. We have Stefan Bajcetic, who, like I was saying, for me, if there's one youngster I could pick out from all of the youngsters, Scousers Rising, personally for me, Stefan Bajcetic is the one. If he stays fit, I really rate him that highly that I think he can be a starter in our team. That's how good I think Stefan Bajcetic already is. I'm not even saying for the future. I think already he's that special. So for me, he's the number one player I'm most excited to see in preseason, I'll be honest. But then we have Chambers, we have Nat Phillips, who's probably going to get sold this window. We have Cade Gordon. We have Ben Doak, who apparently has been playing on the left under Arne Slot. Apparently, Arne Slot, instead of the right wing, which he used to play for, I think, in Scotland, and then obviously with Klopp, he would play him on the right wing. Apparently, Arne Slot has favored him on the left side. So potentially we'll see him come on the left side. Then we have Owen Beck, who I've heard had a fantastic season in Scotland. So that's a left back I'm really excited to see as well. He's one for the present and the future. We got Nalo, who I'll be honest, I know very little about. So Scousers Rising, if you could tell us a bit about Nalo, that would be appreciated because he's Him and Stevenson are the two that I know the least about, I'll be honest. So then we have Kumas, like I was saying, very excited about him. Tyler Morton is another one who I wonder. He had a very good season with Hull in the championship. He is more of a defense-minded midfielder, which is what we need in the squad. And again, I wonder, is he ready to step up and be that Liverpool quality already? We'll have to see. Again, this preseason will be massive for him to stake a claim in that team. If not, it seems like it could be the summer where we actually sell him instead of loan him, because I think it's Salzburg that's interested. No, RB Leipzig is interested in him from reports. And apparently Liverpool's holding out for 20 million for him. So that's another one where preseason is going to be massive for him in his future at Liverpool. So we'll see. Then we have Harvey Blair. And like I said, Stevenson is one I don't know much about. And then Nyoni, Trey Nyoni, 17 years old. He's one that's up there for me of players I'm most excited to see in preseason, because he's a freaking rising baller, rising star. Because, remember when Klopp gave him his debut at 16, he did that for a reason. This kid is freaking talented. So that's the subs bench. And let me know who you're most excited to see, because I think I heard Slot say in an interview before that basically everyone from the bench is likely to come on. Everyone. So we'll get to see all these players. I think for me, the three that I'm most excited to... No, the four I'm most excited to see from the bench is one, Stefan Bajcetic. Just spoke about him. Two, Ben Doak, because I want to see if he'll play on the left and how he'll do on the left. 3, Owen Beck, because of how much he impressed on loan in Scotland. I want to see where he's at. And 4, Lewis Kumas, because, again, such a highly rated player. Jude, tu veux que je dise quoi en français? Je peux dire ce que tu veux. Juste dis que là, j'ai tellement hâte pour le premier match de Arne Slot. J'ai tellement hâte. Is the video for the game out on LFC TV or not? The game... So yeah, they're already streaming live on there. Leo B. Edit says it's midnight here and I'm always up for the streams. Love this club. Guys, you absolute legend. This just shows how much we freaking love this club. The fact that, look, Brian says it's 1:22 a.m. in South Africa and yet you're still up. That's freaking beautiful, man. That's the passion. That's the freaking passion. But let me see. Let me pull up LFC TV right now to see if it's live already, just so that I can tell you. Let me just refresh that. Owen, did you see him when he played for Scotland? No, I didn't, but I saw the comments of... Yeah, guys, the LFC TV is already live. You could see Sami Hyypiä and John Barnes speaking. They're like the two pundits. Sui FTBL, you can watch it on LFC TV. You can do a 1-month free membership there. No, man, I can't show the screen because it will get taken down for copyright right away, but I'll definitely be commentating throughout the game to keep you updated on what's going on. Four in the morning? Jeez. What do you want me to say in French, though? It's 2:25 a.m. for Kansan. God. Kickoff is in 7 minutes, by the way, you guys. 7 minutes. Although there could be a slight delay, with preseason games, it's less official. Sometimes there's a little bit of delays. Is Jota on the bench? No, he's not. Diogo Jota's not on the bench. So that's why it'll be interesting. I think it'll be either Mo Salah or Fabio Carvalho playing striker. I think it's one of those two. It's going to be 50-50 between the two. By the way, guys, some of you were asking about James McConnell. James Pearce has said that he's not involved in the squad tonight due to a minor injury issue. We thought initially that maybe it was because he was going out on loan, but it's just a minor injury issue. That's why. Sammy's in the building. Nice to see you. Sunday LFC says, am I the only one not losing sleep? It's 4:30 p.m. right now. Yo, you're lucky. But at the same time, Sunday LFC, during the regular season, don't you sometimes have to wake up at 4:30 a.m. because you're on the West Coast? What time are the 12:30 p.m. kickoffs for you, Sunday LFC? Because I'm pretty sure they're very early. And our first one of the season against Ipswich is an early 12:30 p.m. kickoff away from home, bro. It keeps going. Big up LFC for life. Benji, if you come onto the stream on YouTube, you'll be able to see I have the lineup pulled up on there. Sammy, I don't have anywhere near his talent, unfortunately. Can we call Cody the Flying Dutchman? Yeah, why not? He's a baller. And that's a player, he might be the player I'm most excited to see under Arne Slot. Will Kelleher be sold or not? I freaking hope not, you guys. I hope not. But I think it all depends on how big of a bid comes in. I think probably the club would only sell if we got £30 million or more. And as of right now, that bid hasn't come in, so that's why he stayed. You know, but I personally am such a massive advocate of him staying because, you know, I've said in the past, Alisson, as much as I think he's the best goalkeeper in the world, he can be injury prone. And therefore, we need to have a top number 2. And that's what Kelleher is. So, yeah. Yay, Rafid. That means a lot to hear that because I'm probably going to be doing a lot more in real life streams as well. Even when Liverpool aren't playing preseason friendlies and stuff, I want to do more in real life streams in Iceland because there's a football pitch 5 minutes away. So I want to take the advantage of it because in France, it's a lot harder to get onto football pitches. While here it's open 24/7 and there's daylight 24/7, bro. It's insane. Yeah, I think we're all losing sleep in the building. Guys, I want to see clapping. I want to see clapping in the building if you're losing sleep like me tonight. But for Liverpool Football Club, anything. We're too excited. Thank you, the Scouser, as always, for the support. I'm so happy you got that membership gifted to you. Absolute ledge. Guys, hit that thumbs up if you haven't already before the game kicks off. We're now just 3 minutes away from kickoff. Let's go. I'm so hyped. Jude says, please speak about Szoboszlai. He's another one. I'm so freaking excited. I think he's that good if he's at his best that the 2 midfielders that I think are just absolutely sure to start for Liverpool Football Club, it's McAllister and Szoboszlai. You know, we saw when Szoboszlai was at his best. I know he didn't do it for long enough, but if he's consistent, Szoboszlai is an incredible player. So I really think if we see the best of Szoboszlai, 2 midfielders that are knocked on to start no matter what. Like, I love Harvey, I love Curtis, but Maka and Szoboszlai's ability, unbelievable. I think Maka, there's no doubt because he has been consistent. But like I said, if Szoboszlai can be consistent, it'll come. Hidden power-ups, well, I'm going to be doing more Iceland in real life streams. So thank you very much for the support and sending that kind message because there will be more. You best believe, I promise. Look, the OG Cup is here, you guys. OG Cup. I love it so much. Yeah, Caleb, this is the lineup too. I know they posted the lineup. This is the official lineup as well, what I just put. Arlo, I think the only place Salah would go if he left Liverpool would be to the Saudi League because of the crazy money he could earn and how much they want him. So that's the only place I see him leave. Because if he still wants to be competitive in Europe, I just don't see why he'd go anywhere away from Liverpool, you know, where he can continue to build on and build on his legacy and break records. So I think if he decides he wants to continue to be competitive at the highest level, I really think he'll stay. But if he doesn't, I think he'll go to the Saudi League. I think it's one or the other. Edits by Spence, thank you very much for the super chat, who says this is going to be Szoboszlai's year, bro. If it's Szoboszlai's year, we're winning trophies, bro. Because he's so good. Like I said, if Szoboszlai is consistent, and we saw he was probably consistent for a month and a half, he can be one of the best midfielders in the league, you know? And like I said, Maka already knows one of the best midfielders in the league, no doubt about it already. I don't think Szoboszlai has proven that yet at Liverpool Football Club. But if he stays consistent, bro, Maka and Szoboszlai, and then you can add a third. It could be Curtis, it could be Harvey, it could be Bajcetic, it could be Endo. We have a lot of depth now in midfield. So I'm freaking hyped for this season, you guys. I'm freaking hyped. Guys, make sure to smash that thumbs up before the game starts. It should kick off now, but on my stream, it hasn't kicked off yet. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Usually, like I said, with preseason friendlies, there's usually delays. It's pretty common. Let me just move this a little bit so that I can get it ready with the timer. But, oh, while we're here, guys, because I see that the game hasn't kicked off yet, I want to show you something. Guys, look at this. Hassan, the best right back in the world, is on the back. Yeah, man. Look, I wanted to show you my first ever Liverpool shirt because I started supporting Liverpool in Iceland. Look. Look how cute. And now I'm going to keep it for my son, for when I have a son one day. Look. So I've forever kept this and cherish it. Brings back memories. Well, I can't really remember when I was this age, but I'm definitely keeping it. You can't find it? Yo, Leo, Jalapeno's in the building. Nice to see you. Jalapeno, you absolute legend. Who says, yo, Leo, up at midnight for this one. Of course, we're always going to be up for such a... For Arne Slot's first preseason game. Of course we'll be there. Of course we'll be there. And look how many of you guys are up there too. Are here in the building and supporting. Only this massive football club. When does the game start? Yeah, there's still freaking... Is it still delayed for you guys? 5-minute delay? Because I see the fans in the stadium, but it hasn't kicked off for anyone, right? Because we're all watching it on the same stream, LC TV. Yeah, I see the players walking out. Nabil Fekir, guys, who we almost signed. I'm going to be making a video about Nabil Fekir, actually, because... Oh, Adrian is starting, bro. Joseph, Adrian is starting in goal, and Nabil Fekir is captaining the side. So it looks like Real Betis have gone full strength. Oh my god, bro. I'm so excited for this game right now. I'm so hyped for Slot Ball. Oopsie. Kelleher clean sheet incoming. I hope so. I mean, there's two what's for sure is there's two quality center backs there. That is for sure. Two quality center backs. It's on LFC TV, you guys. Liverpool X Edits, nice to see you in the building. Surprised he didn't start Williams. Is he injured? Which Williams are you talking about? Because Reece Williams didn't even travel to the US. Exactly. Zach, that's what I'm going to be making a video about. You already know. You're an absolute... You see all the news. If we had bought Fekir, we actually wouldn't have gotten Alisson, which is freaking wild. Endo is class. Guys, now that the game is about to kick off, I see there's almost 400 absolute legends in the building. Let me know what time zone this game is for you. For me right now, it's 11:33 p.m. But I know for many of you, in Central Europe, it's like 1:30, past 1:30 a.m. Got my Szoboszlai shirt ready for a banger. Let's go Sunday LFC. Let's hope. Come on. Let's hope. Let's start the preseason on a high. Yes, sport. YouTube. Come on. I can't scream too much though because we have a few guests at home right now. And I could wake up everybody. But I will say if Szoboszlai scores a banger, I don't know how I could hide that excitement. I don't know how I could hide that excitement, you guys, to be honest. 1:34 a.m., 1:33 in Czech, 6:34 p.m., 2:30 a.m., 4 a.m., 1:35 a.m. I've got Lucho on the back of my shirt. Well, Hassan, unfortunately, he's not playing today. 12:34, 1:30 a.m., 5:30 a.m. in Bangladesh. Who else? 2:34. Oof, that's rough, Jonathan. 2:34 a.m., 5:34 a.m. The Hot Dog Man, 4:34 p.m. Ooh, you're a lucky one. 2:35 a.m., bro. Look at this. It's not playing songs, no. Oh, actually, I do hear some kind of songs on LFC TV. Szoboszlai banger incoming, please. In the US, they always start so late. Every MLS game starts 10 minutes after. Yeah, bro, it's 5 minutes past kickoff. Do they not know that it's like a super late kickoff for many? And they're just chilling there? Bro, come on, they're just chilling there. 2:30 a.m. in Lebanon. What are you watching the game on? It's on LFC TV. You can sign up and get 1 month for free if you sign up on there. It's also past midnight for you in Ireland. 1:30 a.m. in Poland. Bro, this is insane, guys. This is why this fan base is so freaking special. Look at all of us staying up past in middle of the night, completely destroying our sleep schedules for a preseason friendly. But let's be honest, it's more than a preseason friendly. For Slot and a lot of these players, they're going to be giving everything because under a new manager, nothing is guaranteed. You know, like let's say Fabio Carvalho goes on and just absolutely smashes it every single game in preseason, puts on master classes. You best believe that's going to help them get into the team. You know what I mean? Everybody gets a fresh start. And that's why I do think these preseason friendlies are absolutely massive. And I know how the Liverpool players must be feeling. They must want to give to another level because, again, when there's a new manager, you want to impress. You know there's a special opportunity there. And that's what I'm excited for. 3:35 a.m. I want to see Arne Slot. Says Amanda. When is the game starting or is my stream behind? No, it's not behind. Right now, the players are walking out onto the pitch. Fekir is the captain for Real Betis, who we tried to sign years ago. And then, of course, Mohamed Salah is captain for Liverpool. And they're walking out onto the pitch right now. But, bro, they're walking so slow. Like, freaking kick this game off already. Freaking kick this game off. Come on, bro. Malta, it's 1:37 a.m., bro. You guys are absolute legends. Let's go. Happy birthday to your friend Caden. I hope this is going to be an unreal game against Real Betis. Absolute ledge. Happy birthday to you. I will not sleep till the stream is over. You'll never walk alone. Arlo J, you absolute legend. Oh, God. Foot challenges. I almost gave you a shout out there. Thank God. I was careful. Will Cade Gordon get some minutes? Yes, guys. Arne Slot in an interview before. Ooh, so guys, LFC TV are showing the lineup right now. And the way they're ordering it is Fabio Carvalho left wing, Salah down the middle, and Harvey Elliott on the right wing. That's what, thinking about it now, that's where I think I got things wrong. It makes more sense, Fabio Carvalho on the left, Mohamed Salah down the middle, and Harvey on the right. But, you know, we'll see. The game's about to kick off, so we'll get to see what happens in literally just a few minutes. No, go 12. Well, just know I'll keep you absolutely updated. And right now, it still hasn't kicked off. The players are still lined up, so don't worry. Don't be too stressed because the game is not close to kicking off, it seems like. Thoughts on Dance to Plymouth? Honestly, Ben, it doesn't seem sure that that's going to happen. So I don't think, you know, it's sure or anything. But I would personally be happy for him because Championship is really competitive football. He would hopefully play a lot of games. And Wayne Rooney is obviously the manager of Plymouth. So he could teach him a thing or two about scoring goals as a striker. So I think it could be a very good move for him, but only if he's guaranteed starts because I think he could get games for Liverpool in the Cups. So I think we need to make sure that if he goes there, that he gets proper game time. Wow, Fornals plays for Real Betis. Remember, he used to play for West Ham. And then they also have Carvalho, who's a good player. Guys, this Real Betis lineup is strong. It's looking strong. Wow. Yes, Elliot's also watching from Iceland. You absolute ledge. Absolute ledge. Okay, now it looks like it's about to kick off, you guys. I'm getting the timer ready. Here we go. I'm getting the timer ready because I see that the players are in their positions and everything. But guys, right... Oh, and Pellegrini, I forgot as well. Pellegrini, guys, former Man City manager, is the coach of Real Betis. So we know him well from the Premier League. Guys, this is not going to be an easy game. Real Betis are looking strong. But yeah, guys, it's about to kick off. Oh yeah, we're kicking off. And Real Betis are going to get the game started, you guys. Here we go. I've got the timer ready. It is that time, you guys. Preseason is starting. I am freaking hyped. We're going to get to see Slot ball. And just as the game has kicked off, guys, let me know what you're most excited to see here in this game today. Let me know the number one thing. For me, I'm going to split it into two parts because I'm just too excited. Number one, I would say I'm most excited to see just how we set up under Slot. So like passages of play, positioning, all of that. I'm freaking excited because, you know, that's obviously all new to us. And then in terms of players that I'm most excited to see, I would say probably Fabio Carvalho, just because, again, we knew how he didn't get along with Klopp. And like I said, if he really impresses in preseason, who knows, he could get into the team, you know? So it's a massive opportunity for him. So I think probably the player I'm looking out for the most is probably Fabio Carvalho, just because he didn't get, you know, he didn't play for Liverpool last season. And then, like I said, just watching Arne Slot ball, watching our passages of play, watching kind of how we set up. And already Endo gave the ball away in a dangerous position, but it looks like we're okay. Sunday LC says, Adrian better not drop a masterclass versus former team. Well, knowing our luck, that'll probably happen today. Keepers always tend to turn into prime Buffons or prime Casillas. All right, already I'm trying to look at our positioning in possession, but, you know, Arne Slot said in his very first interview that even though maybe on paper it could be a 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1 system, it's a lot more fluid in possession. Costas plays the ball into the box. Endo plays it to Harvey. Harvey with a nice cross towards the back post. Oh, I thought that was going to make its way to Salah. So excited to see this new formation. Used to seeing 4-3-3 all the time. Yeah, me too. But like I said, Slot, the way he's described his system, he said in possession, we're going to be very, very fluid. Meaning, you know, positionally, we're going to switch things up depending on the opposition, depending on moment in the game, depending on how the game's going. All of these things are apparently going to change. But then when we're defending, that's when Arne Slot says we're going to be much more rigid. So when we're set up defensively, as you can see right now, I'm seeing... Let me look. I think it's going to be much easier to see how we set up defensively because like he said in his press conference, that's going to be much more rigid. Because of how compact and organized we'll have to be to try to keep as many clean sheets and defend as well as we can. What's the formation? The scouts are. I'm trying to see right now. Guys, let me know what you think so far the formation is. Feels like a lot like the players run a lot. Well, Rafid, apparently, from what Curtis has said, we're going to be running less than Klopp's systems. This is going to be more about keeping possession. Imran says, Kalaha is scoring, I'm telling you. Pff, imagine, bro. Remember, guys, what would you say is the best preseason goal you ever saw? Because for me, the one that comes to mind always is the Shaqiri goal, the bicycle against United. I think that's got to be the best preseason goal. But are there any others that come to your memory when you think about best preseason goals? The Scouser, I think it's still good to show it though, no? Oh, Carvalho in the box. Oh, he shoots, but it's way over. Guys, let me know if you'd rather I get rid of that lineup or you'd rather still have it. Because I know some people are entering the building after and they want to see the lineup. You know, so guys, let me know if you want me to keep that lineup graphic or not. Because I know some of you want to see it. Let's have a look, you guys. Elliot was absolutely on fire towards the end. Yo, Zane, you absolute legend who says it's 3 a.m. for me. Greetings from Egypt. What a ledge. Keep the lineup? Yeah. Okay, I'd keep it. Okay, let me move it a little bit. Hold on. Oopsie. All right, there we go. I'm going to keep it like that, guys, because I know some of you are entering the building a little bit after, so you'd rather just see what the lineup looks like. Seems like a 3 at the back formation. No, I don't think so. Look, right now, I see the way we're defending. It's a 4 at the back in terms of defenders, but I'm trying to see how the midfield is set up. Let's see. Thank you, Hidden YouTube. Absolute ledge. Atomic Tom says, everyone in my house is asleep apart from the vibes. Be fire. Yeah, me too. And here, people are about to fall asleep. That's why I'm trying not to be too loud. But the excitement's too high, bro. The excitement is too freaking high. Oh, look at that footwork from Kwanzaa. In the box. Right now we're wearing our new home kit. This one. In the game. Oh, Sport YouTube. That goal was unbelievable. That finish. I remember it really came out of nowhere too. I remember feeling like I didn't think we'd get anything out of the game and he just pulled that out of nowhere. Bold Salah. Let's see if Bold Salah can put on a masterclass. Let's see. He's captaining the side tonight as well. Watched Carvalho last season and didn't really convince me and looked. Let's see. Let's see. A lot of the whole fans that I heard were saying that he did play really well, so. Copper, you should be able to get a free membership. That's what I did. You should really be able to do that. Has been awesome in possession. Let's see. So right now when we have possession, so 4 at the back, there's no doubt about that. Right now, the way we're set up is a 4-3-3. I see. Right now, 4-2-3. No, yeah, it's 4-3-3, but with one midfielder who's way higher than the others. And right now, that midfielder that I see playing in that situational role is Szoboszlai. The way I see it right now at 7 minutes and 30 seconds is 2 more holding midfielders, and then Szoboszlai ahead of them, and then a front 3. But not really a front 3 either. It's guys, like Slot said, this is a fluid system. I could tell you, it's very much a fluid system. Because every time I have a look when we're in possession, it looks slightly different. Or maybe the players are just confused and they're not quite accustomed to his playing style. It could also be that, to be honest. Who knows? The one and only, thank you very much for the super chat. And then Szoboszlai says, no, and then Maj says Szoboszlai is my goat. Well, let's hope he scores an absolute banger tonight. Yeah, Arlo J, people say I look like Bajcetic in the squad the most. Jota or Coutinho. Had Liverpool signed a new player? No, but it looks like it's only a matter of time before we sign the wonder kid from Chelsea, Rio Enma. I think that's gonna be announced pretty soon. Yeah, Baxter, me too. Me too. It's late for a lot of us. But like you guys saw in that video I made today, I think it makes us appreciate. I think it really allows us to appreciate, though, all of the overseas Reds that stay up in the middle of the night to watch the Reds week in, week out. I find that passion unbelievable. You wish the full squad was there? Well, at the same time, I still think this is such a strong lineup, and we're getting to see players that maybe wouldn't start with the full strength, like Fabio Carvalho, but again, he's one of the ones I'm most excited to see, so I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. The only thing, yeah, that was a good pass from Joao Konsa to Salah. But no, the only thing is obviously Arne Slot would want all the players back just so that he can start to work with them, you know what I mean? But obviously they still need to rest after the Euros and the Copa America. All right, Amir, I will see you tomorrow. Sleep well. Do you think we'll sign anyone? And if so, who? Atomic Tom, I think we will sign a player or two. I have no idea who, but I think it'll happen in August. Go on, Fabio Carvalho, in the box. He plays it to Endo. Endo with a hit with his left foot. Oof, that was ambitious to hit that first time with his left foot. My God. Leighton says, by the way, love ruining my sleep schedule in the UK. Yeah, me too. Jalapeno says, Slot will input a rotating midfield for some sort or a fluid player in midfield, probably. That's my guess. Well, yeah, that's what it's the way it's looking right now. It seems like the way we're set up has been different the few times I've really looked closely when we've had possession. So it's interesting. What he said in his press conference really seems to be true. And it's going to be very different for us as fans because, let's be honest, with Klopp, it was always such a rigid, it was always a system that we knew exactly what to expect, 4-3-3, and the midfielders would be the runners, and it was very simple in that sense. I know eventually, we had the inverted fullback role, and that changed things slightly, but nothing drastic, you know what I mean? So over the years, he really didn't change too much from the 4-3-3. So this is going to be everything's going to look very different for us. Mosh says 2 a.m. in Hungary, bro. What do I think of I think the only way we'd see Anthony Gordon sign for Liverpool, and it seems like he's desperate to sign for the club, is if we sold a left winger, and that would be Luis Diaz, but I just don't see him leaving this summer. So I think there's a possibility we see it in the future, but I really don't see why we'd sign Anthony Gordon this summer when we have all these players that can already play left wing, and that's clearly his best position, So definitely don't see it happening unless that happens, Bye, Chendo Gamer. See you soon. Of course, Liam, you'll never walk alone. It's still 0-0 right now. Love it. Big Bacon says, I'm at my granddad's in Liverpool who are all big Liverpool fans. What's your favorite kid under Klopp? That's really tough. I think the one that first comes to mind is the away kit with the collar, the white one where we beat United at Old Trafford, where we smashed them at Old Trafford. I think that's one that I think will go in the history books as a retro. But otherwise, the home kits where we won the Champions League and the Premier League are not so bad because of the history and the memories. So those otherwise. But yeah, I think the one that stands out the most is that away white one with the collar, where we smashed United at Old Trafford. The new system is honestly great, says Rafid. For me, it's too early to judge so far. See now, guys, it looks like there's absolutely no one down the middle right now. Look, we have Szoboszlai and Salah down the right wing. We have 3 players on the left-hand side, but no one's playing centrally. Like, no one's taking up that striker role. Now it's Szoboszlai is. But again, it just shows how it switches up all the time. $11-0. Well, Pratt, I think we would have scored already. Oh, awesome. Go 12. Let's go. Well, nothing crazy has happened, to be fair, so far. That's a beautiful ball through. Is he going to be able to keep it in? Oh, almost. Connor Bradley nearly kept that in. Monkey Kid needs your help. He wants to donate membership. Thank you, Monkey King, but I don't know. I'm ahead of you, but don't worry, I won't spy. Guys, Monkey King, what's the issue when you're trying to donate memberships? Let's win the ball back in that position. Salah, he takes a shot. Oh, you would think Salah would put that on target. He had an opportunity. He snatched at it in the box, but it's over the bar. Over the crossbar. Liam Hayno, thank you very much for the super chat, who says trust in Slot. Guys, send in those believe in Slot emojis for Liam. For those of you that remember, send those. the new slot emojis to show that we're all fully back in our man Arne Slot in the building. Punctual grain on LFC TV. Yeah, same, Atomic Tom. Same. Watching from Malaysia where it's now 3 a.m. says art is my life. My God. Yes, that's the one, the Scouser. That's the one. Hold on, Monkey King. Let me try to send I should be able to send a link where you can do that. I'm gonna try to do something. Hold on. Where it's hopefully a link where you can just click if you want to do that. Oh, love it. Arne Slot. La 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 la. I can't be too loud, you guys, because now it is almost past midnight here, and the rest of my family is sleeping. Okay. Let's see. Let me get you the link to see if that at least works. It could potentially work. Memberships. Yep, and it's a link to share to invite viewers to join the channel. I've pinned it. Let me know if that works. That should work. Thank you, Caden. Thank you. Finn says, watching from Australia right before my soccer game. It's at 10 a.m. Let's go, Finn. This must be one of the rare times where it's a good kickoff time for you, because I know many times it must be middle of the night, which, again, I think all of us European watchers right now have so much respect. We have so much respect for you. That's so sick, Chando. That's so soon, too. August 1st is literally just in a few days. That's awesome. Uh-oh. Real Betis are in the box. Well done. Kelleher has caught it. Well done. P. LeBron, that's good. Liverpool shot like Arne Slot said. Well, Hunt, I'll keep you updated. Right now, that was a simple... Yes, this is my OG glass in the building. Literally the only time when I can stay up and watch the whole match without it being midnight or early morning. Saki Master. First off, absolute ledge of the channel, and trust everybody... The respect has gone up a million miles, because now we know what it feels like to just absolutely ruin your sleep schedule for Liverpool, and you do it week in, week out. It's freaking incredible. The global fan base we have is something I love so much about Liverpool, and no matter where I've traveled, the amount of supporters clubs I've seen, the amount of fans I've seen, is just, this club is built different. Come on, Endo. All right, let me have another close look. Guys, there's literally no one holding that striker position right now. It's crazy how much all the players are switching things around as we're playing, as we're in possession. It's unbelievable. Which center defensive mid will Liverpool sign? I hope Ederson or Zubamendi. The Atalanta defensive mid or the Real Sociedad one. They would both be absolute class. Yeah, me too. I think a lot of us are ruining our sleep schedules. Ooh, that's a good tackle there from Connor Bradley, but Real Betis still have it in the box. Well done, Endo. Oof. Oh my God, guys. That was the best effort of the game so far. Real Betis came real close. That went just wide of the post. Guys, that went just wide of the post. Guys, that went just wide of the post. Kelleher, good save. I don't think he touched it. I'm not a Leo, SR fun. I'm a Cancer. Are you a Leo though? Love it, go 12. Love it. Oh, is it? All right, look at this right now. The way we're set up, bro. The two center backs sit so deep. The fullbacks come up high. And it's almost like the fullbacks are left and right midfielders. Yo, this system is actually unbelievable. This system is actually unbelievable. Let's go. Ragul's Hoops, happy early birthday. Me too. If Diogo Jota can stay fit, he's one of those players that I think has to be a starter. He's just so lethal. He's just so freaking lethal. But yeah, guys, this system is so complex when we're in possession. It's changing every single time. Oh my god, look at that touch from, was that Curtis? Bradley in the box. No, Szoboszlai. Oh, I thought Szoboszlai was able to have a hit. Guys, look at that initial touch from Szoboszlai. That was beautiful, the way he kept it in. Beautiful. I'm ready to see what Arne Slot does with Nunes. I'm excited to see that too. Very excited. Go on, Curtis. Oof, that was a good tackle. He won that back. But guys, literally, if you have a look, I've been looking at who occupies that striker position, and it's changing all the time. It's never one consistent player. Sometimes it's Harvey, sometimes it's been Szoboszlai. It's like, it's really confusing to watch. Fabio plays it to Costas. Me too, go 12, to be honest. I still have the buzz right now of like, of seeing our team. Uh-oh, guys, Real Betis on the counter-attack. Fekir got onto his left foot, but he completely put that wide, his shot. I thought he was going to get that on target. Honestly, I haven't been crazy impressed from what I've seen so far in terms of our possession and everything. So, honestly, nothing crazy, but it's literally just been 24 minutes, you know? So it's normal that we don't look like we're playing fluid attacking football right now. But let's be honest, have we really tested Adrian in goal? That feels weird saying that actually. But have we really tested Adrian in goal? Not really, you know? So it shows that so far, 25 minutes in, just about, we haven't really created a big opportunity yet, you know, which is a little disappointing. But oh, and I say that, and now Connor Bradley plays a ball in, but Salah's offsides. Good morning, Bishal. Wow, for you it's the morning. For me, it just is past midnight now. Just past midnight. That's good footwork from Salah there. Oh, Pittsburgh is your hometown. Vic, are you going to any of the preseason games in the US? Szoboszlai plays it out wide. Go on, Salah. Oh. Thank you, Adam. Big up. 5:50 a.m. in Nepal. So you're just waking up. Did you get good sleep though? Like you went to sleep early? Who's the man of the match so far? I don't know if anybody stands out so far, I'll be honest. What do you guys think? Would you say there's one player that stands out so far? See, look, now even, guys, look at Vandenberg on the pitch right now. He's on the halfway line. Oh, no, he's coming back. Okay. But it's so odd the way we're... Oh, come on. Endo played it to Connor Bradley. Connor Bradley with a beautiful ball to Harvey, and he completely messed up his shot. Guys, what an opportunity for Harvey there. Guys. Yes, of course I believe in Szoboszlai. Are you kidding me? Guys, no. What an opportunity that was for Harvey. And that was a brilliant ball from Endo to start that move. And then Connor Bradley, instead of just trying to quickly cross it, he was really intelligent in the way he played it back. So Harvey had it in the box and he just completely missed it. Look at the initial pass from Endo. Beautiful ball over. Connor Bradley, like I said, instead of fizzing it in, he found Harvey Elliott, who tried to shoot it with his right foot and he completely messed it up. But beautiful from Endo there to get it started. Wow, guys, we're not even at the 30-minute mark and already Slot is making subs. He said there was going to be a lot of subs, but it looks like the first player to come on. Who is it? Let me see. Yeah, that was a great ball from Endo. Really great ball. Is it Curtis Jones that's going to be coming off? Oh, I like football. You can show off for the first time. For you, it's 10 a.m. That's the dream. Yeah, no, I don't think... I think Curtis is just getting slight treatment. Go 12. It doesn't look like anything serious. Yeah, it's not bad. It looks like they're having some issues with the volume, no? Thank you, Binto. Big up. Yeah, do you guys know how hot it is right now in Pittsburgh? How hot is it in Pennsylvania? Yeah, guys, Curtis Jones is going down the tunnel right now. Man, I hope... like he's walking off and everything, so it should be okay, but man, I hope it's nothing. I hope it's nothing bad. Yo, Will is in the building. He says, I'm pretty happy with what I'm seeing at the moment. Just got it about the time of the kickoff. Yeah, me too. Me too, but the thing is, like, we gotta stay up now. Look at all these youngsters, and I know how much you love watching kids from the academy, Will. We're gonna get to see a lot of them come off the bench. And it looks like, who's coming on for Curtis here? 85 degrees? Feels like that's not that bad, 85. Guys, how hot is it there? And Nyoni's coming on. That's what I mean, Will. Bro, I was just saying Trey and Nyoni is one of the main players I wanted to see off the bench. And the 17-year-old comes on already in the 30th minute. Bro. 26 degrees. Okay, that's not that bad. That's not that bad. Guys, Trey and Nyoni, this 17-year-old has come on. He's the first sub tonight. Wow. I'm hyped to see him in action. Yeah, let's freaking pray. It didn't look like anything serious, but still, Curtis had to walk down the tunnel, so he must have picked up a little tiny thing. Yeah, like in the commentary they're saying a little knock, so he went down the tunnel. 120 degrees in Las Vegas, jeez. And Nyoni is on right now. I'm gonna be so cold. I don't know why he's again playing center midfield. Bro. I'm excited to see him in action again. I think it's because he picked up a slight knock, Mr. Bricks. Yo, Celso's at the game and still watching the stream. What an absolute legend. How's the atmosphere, Celso? Is it just Liverpool fans or do you see Real Betis too? Well, Will, it seems like with the slot system, we're so fluid in possession that it doesn't look like just because he's in midfield, he's just going to stick in midfield. From just the 30 minutes we've seen, that's already what I've learned a ton. When he said that in the press conference, I wasn't exactly sure what he meant, but it's so clear to see now that the players have the fluidity to move into different positions that are not just like the constrained position they're in when we're defending, for example. You know? Then it's much more rigid and structured. Who would you pass the armband to if Salah is substituted? Probably Kelleher. Now that Curtis Jones is off. I would have said Curtis Jones before, but I think probably Kelleher now. Because he's been around the club for so long. Nunes dropping at least 20 goals in the league next season. Mark my words. Oh, Hunt, I hope you're right. That would be unbelievable. I would love that. No, I think it's just a slight knock. It shouldn't be anything serious because he didn't look that pissed and he walked off, you know? So I think the reason he went down the tunnel is just to receive immediate treatment to make sure everything's okay. You know what I mean? Yo, Tristan, nice to see you in the building. Iceland is incredible, bro. How's your summer been? Justin is in New York. 3:13 a.m. in Finland, my God. Go on, Mo. Yes, come on! We said Szoboszlai was going to be that guy, guys. We said Szoboszlai, if he's consistent, he can be one of the best midfielders in the league. And he started off the preseason with a freaking golazo. And it's Mohamed Salah with the assist, of course. Who else but the most creative man around? Our Egyptian king. Easy work. Come on. Guys, if Arne Slot gets the best out of Dom, my God, is he a talented player. Look at that. They played a 1-2. Szoboszlai started it, played it back to Szoboszlai, and Szoboszlai one time put it into the bottom corner. I can't be too loud because I'm going to be waking up the family, but come on. Bro, Dom. Someone was just asking, do I still believe in Dom? Obviously, bro. This guy has so much talent. He was just out of form, overplayed. Yeah, beautifully weighted pass from Salah to play that 1-2 with Szoboszlai. But bro, you talk about ability. Like I said, if Szoboszlai is consistent, for me, him and Maka are guaranteed starters in the team. And then the likes of Bajcetic, Endo, Curtis, Harvey, they'll have to fight for their spots. But for me, when you talk about ability and what they can produce, Szoboszlai and Maka are on a level where if they're consistent, they're guaranteed starters. And I think Maka, I don't even need to say because he's the first name in the midfield team sheet. But like I said, I think Szoboszlai has the ability. And boy, if Arne can get the best out of him, bro, he's gonna be one of the best around. Oh, come on. Very good finish. Dominic Szoboszlai scored. No, I'm only there for a month, Atomic Tom. A month and a half. Hello, Clone TKM. Salah is so smart in that position with Szoboszlai on the attacking midfield is perfect. It's crazy. It's crazy though how Salah has developed. I mean, when you look at the assists he's gotten in the last 2 to 3 seasons, it's unbelievable how he's still a consistent scorer. It's not like he stopped scoring goals, but the creative side of things, oh my lord, the way he's evolved is not talked about enough, I don't think. Yeah, me too. Carvalho is one of the players I'm most excited to see in preseason. He clearly didn't get along with Klopp because every time he would play, he impressed, and yet he wouldn't be in the team consistently. So something was going on behind the scenes, and I hope that this fresh slate he'll get under Arne Slot means that he gets a proper chance at Liverpool. Because from the interviews I've seen, he actually just did an interview with Rising Ballers. He just seems like such a nice guy, down to earth, everything that you would expect, that you would want from a Liverpool player, hardworking, and then again he is a baller. You know what I mean? So yeah. I agree. I want to see more of him. Hello, I like football and Henry Smith. What's good? Salah's definitely keeping this in. Come on, he's in the box. Go on, Mo. Please, Conor Bradley. Oh my God, guys, the keeper came out well there. Adrian saved it. But guys, again, Salah as the creator, he had it out wide, and Conor Bradley, as he does, made that sprint into the box. And he nearly made it 2-0, but Adrian saved it. He tried to chip. He tried to dink it over Adrian. That was a good save. Those runs that Conor Bradley makes, by the way, from fullback, I freaking love. He brings so much energy. Szoboszlai. Oh, bro. Guys, we're lining up right now. We're starting to find our flow. Let's go. Let's freaking go, bro. Yeah, Blue K, again, when I say he's underrated by many for his creative side of things, imagine people still calling Salah greedy. I've still seen that today, which is just unbelievable. People who have no clue. Ooh, we try to play it to the back post. Will Fabio Carvalho keep it in? Yes, he does. And he plays it back to Costas. Is that a foul on Nyoni? No, that looked too soft. Are we dominating the game? We weren't before, but now we're really starting to in the last 5 to 10 minutes. It was a beautiful goal. Interplay 1-2 between Szoboszlai and Salah. Nothing the defenders or the keeper could do because of how quick they were in their link-up play. Sobo and Slot system is great. That's music to my ears because I love Dom. I love Dom. But again, you know what I mean? This is why people are like, oh, why are you staying up for preseason? This is why preseason is so massive, you know? Because let's say Szoboszlai goes on and is scoring in every preseason game. You best believe that's going to mean he starts against Ipswich. You know what I mean? So, like, these players know this is their opportunity to stick a claim in the team. And because it's a fresh slate in many ways with Slot now replacing Klopp, I think these preseason games are massive for a lot of these players, you know? So that's really what I think is interesting to watch, to look out for as well. Oof. Just over. That was a decent opportunity off the free kick there. Let's just say Dom scored the first unofficial goal of the Slot era. Yeah, true. I mean, it's not a competitive goal, let's be honest. But technically, I think we'll still remember that goal for a long time because when we play like fun quizzes in the future, we could talk about We could talk about we can try to remember what Slot's first friendly was, official one, because obviously the Preston one we didn't get to see, and yeah, Szoboszlai was the first scorer. And either way, it's true we didn't even score against Preston. So guys, I don't know what happened to Curtis Jones yet. He just walked down the tunnel, and apparently it was a minor knock, nothing too serious, But I'm obviously not gonna comment on it because I don't know. I don't know what happened. I can check. Let me check if there's any updates. Yeah, I mean, it's so clear to see that Szoboszlai, you can never doubt his energy and his willingness to run for the team. But it just looked like, for me, when he was out of form, it just looked like a player who was just overrun. You know what I mean? And that's why I think we didn't see the best of him. If he plays, you know, in a way where he's actually fresh for the games, I think he can be one, like I said, one of the best midfielders in the league. Like, no doubt about it. He was holding his left hamstring, says Lewis. So, yeah, obviously we don't know what happened with Curtis. So I'll keep you guys updated if I see anything. But there's no point in commenting as of right now because it's just like, I don't want to give false info. Ball through to Salah. Salah's in the box. He plays it. Oh, Adrian catches it. Guys, look at the way Salah is always looking to set up his fellow players, by the way. This man is going to ball under Slot. He's going to ball. Come on. Oh my god, go 12. If he has that season, we're winning trophies. If you're saying Darwin's going to have that good of a season, we're freaking winning trophies. You best believe. You best believe. Rafid says Salah is honestly playing like a captain. Oh, yes, he is. The way he's so selfless, it looks like every time he's in a dangerous position on that right-hand side, he's just looking to set one of his teammates up. Three minutes of additional time, by the way, you guys. 3 minutes. Let's see. Is there a picture of Szoboszlai in the drive? Oh, not quite. Yep, 3 minutes. I guess I'm gonna have to use this picture. The Scouser, be careful. All right, guys, it's halftime. It is halftime. The halftime whistle is blown. Carvalho has really impressed me with his sharpness in terms of his little flicks and touches that usually the lads don't have in the first game of preseason. Yeah. So, guys, I would love to hear who your top 3 players... Sorry, I was just quickly posting the halftime on Liverpool goals. Who, for you guys, has been your player of the half? I'm seeing a lot of comments here already on Nyoni. Bro, Trey Nyoni... On the Liverpool goals post already, everybody's saying, yo, Trey Nyoni has come on and he's the difference. And it's true, if we look back, we're going to see a replay of Szoboszlai's goal. Who started the move even before Szoboszlai had the ball? Trey Nyoni was involved. Guys. Who's your player of the half? Am I worried about Curtis Jones? Nah, I mean, there's no need to worry until, obviously, something... until we have news, you know, and right now we don't have news. I can check real quick if there's any reports, but Salah, yeah, Salah was... The thing is, this is what we expect of Salah, you know what I mean? You see, James Pierce says that it's been Szoboszlai and Harvey that have, like, changed up as false nines in the first half, but yeah, I mean, the system is hard to read. Kwanzaa, unreal, Nyoni, class, Szoboszlai, pure class, and then Carvalho. Yeah, bro. Gotta be Trey, says Jalapeno. Bro, Trey Nyoni. Imagine he's 17 and he's the first player. You know, Slot could have brought on a bunch. There were a bunch of subs. He's the first player he decided. Oh, let me stop the timer. He's the first player he decided to bring on, which says something, you know? Zach says I'm just gonna shut my eyes until the second half. What have you guys made of Sepp van den Berg, by the way? I thought he looked really good too. What do you guys make of Sepp? Slawball makes it look like we have no formation. I quite like it, says Jalapeno. Well, imagine how difficult it would be for opposition managers, coaching staff to really analyze our system, because I had a real hard time in that first half. There were so many players interchanging when we were in possession. Again, it's exactly what he said in his press conference, where when we're defending, then the system is a lot easier to comprehend. You know what I mean? Because of how much more organized we'll be. Defense was great, and Nyoni is amazing. Yeah, no, we just needed a bit of time to find a rhythm. It's true, like the first, right after Curtis Jones, so that was exactly the 30-minute mark. I thought from the moment that Nyoni came on, that's when we looked more fluid. And it's not saying that it was just him that made that difference. Of course not. I just think we need a little bit of time, you know what I mean, to find a rhythm. And again, you have to remember that slow ball is going to take some time, because clearly it is a pretty complex system. But I quite, for me also, Van den Berg was one that kind of really stood out in that first half. He's one that I was looking out for, and he just looks super solid. You know what I mean? And again, I think this is, I'm going to run a poll right now because I think it's a valid question. Do you guys think, would you be satisfied if I told you right now that Van den Berg is going to be our fourth option at center back after, obviously Virgil's the first, but then you have Ibu Konate, Kwanzaa, and then would you be happy with Van den Berg as the fourth option, or do you think we should sell him and sign a fourth center back in the market? What do you think? I'm going to run a poll right now. Is Van den Berg good enough as a fourth? I know it's very early to tell. Obviously, we've just seen a half, but still, I was impressed. And by a center back. Let's see. I'd be really interested to hear what you guys think. Toby says you'd be happy if we kept him and he was our fourth option. I'm going to be really interested to see what the results of this one is. Van den Berg is solid, says Salman. And remember, we have Gomez, by the way, who I know Gomez was probably best at left back last season, and he can play in both fullback positions. But remember, he can definitely play center back too. So he's literally a fifth option that we have, which tells you that we actually kind of do have depth. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy how, if you think about it, our squad really doesn't need that much of a revamp. Go12 says Van den Berg is a great defender. He has the pace and is comfortable on the ball. Yeah, sure. And aerially, if you look at his stats from last season, because I was looking, comparing other Bundesliga players, Van den Berg is unbelievable in the air as well. When you look at his aerial stats, he's done really well so far. Who's there? Let's see. So far, 120 of you have voted. I'd be curious to see. 73% of you think he's a good enough option. Damn. Guys, look at that. A big majority of you are very happy with Van den Berg as a fourth option center back, when I saw like this just shows how Twitter really is not how most people feel, because on Twitter everybody would say, "Oh my god, if we don't sign a center back this season, it's a freaking disaster." And people are so pissed about us not making a signing yet. Look at the way Nyoni started this, by the way. And Nyoni played it to Szoboszlai, who just took 2 touches, plays it out wide to Salah, who takes a few, but then the weight of the pass is absolutely perfect, and Szoboszlai one times it. That's exactly, see, that's the area of the pitch where you need Szoboszlai to get involved. Because I really thought when he looked at his best for that month and a half period last season, I thought those were the games where he got really involved in our attacking play. And that type of link up play is so difficult to defend as well, because you can't just follow your men, you know? Beautiful. Jalapeno says, as long as we get a defensive mid, I'm happy. So Jalapeno, if we made just one signing this summer, would you be happy? Because I agree we haven't seen enough of him yet, but then at the same time, you could say that about any new signing, Will. You could say that about any center back we sign in the market. You could say something similar, and the reality is Vandenberg had a very good season in the Bundesliga, and what is he, 22 years old? So he would be able to develop. He has every attribute you want in a defender, and he can play right back too. And it's like, what center back are we going to sign on the market that would be happy to be a fourth option that's much better than someone like Vandenberg? It's a good question to ask yourself, because I think they obviously asking themselves those questions, and I'm not sure that you go out on the market and convince a player that's much better than Vandenberg to just be a fourth option center back. You know what I mean? But again, it just shows how we're in a really great position, and that's going to be one of Klopp's legacy, is the fact that he left this squad in such a good place. Because look, some of you, like Jalapeno, are you saying that if we just signed a defensive mid, then you'd be happy about the window? It just goes to show you how strong our squad is right now, that just one signing would make us still feel really confident about the season. Yeah, nah, I do not want to see Joe Gomez a defensive mid, but I definitely want to see Joe Gomez stay at the club, because having a player who can play in every defensive position, that's a massive luxury to have. And he's our longest serving player, so. Yeah, the only thing I would say, I agree with you, Jalapeno. The only thing I would be real disappointed with is if we didn't sign a defensive mid. I still think, like, I love Wataru, but I'm not sure that he's that guy that can start week in, week out and be the defensive midfielder to help you win a league. I'm not saying, like, if we're just trying to fight for top 4, then I think Endo is good enough. But if we want to fight for the league and compete with the defensive mids that Arsenal have in Rodri and City, Arsenal have in Declan Rice and City and Rodri, I think we need to upgrade on Wataru. And again, it's not saying that I don't love Wataru and I don't think he can do a job for us. He absolutely can. But I'm talking about that level. Those are just the levels of our rivals. You know what I mean? And we have to compare ourselves to our rivals if we want to try to win the league. And I don't think Trent in defensive mid is the answer either. I really don't think Trent is suited as a defensive midfielder right now. I know the defensive mid market is low, but I think Zubamendi, if you put pressure, you could try and get him. And Zubamendi is a freaking baller. And he's young. He's just 25. Yeah, I would love Wharton as well from Crystal Palace. Stephanie says, seeing Trey, I'm concerned for Ryan and Curtis. You should not be concerned. The more depth we have and the more we have players fighting for positions, the better. At a place like Liverpool Football Club, your place should never be a guarantee. So if other players are impressing and are putting pressure, that's only going to help them improve. And if it doesn't, then they don't have the mentality to start a Liverpool Football Club. You know? Ederson is an option too from Atalanta. Absolutely he is. Not Elliot says we will cook this season. What about Ugarte? I would have freaking loved Ugarte. I'm a big fan of his, but it looks like they're holding out PSG for 70 million euros, and I'm not sure we're going to pay that. Jalapeno. 70 million euros is a lot of money. And yeah, I'm not so sure. But if he did sign, I would be so hyped. Because every time I've watched him for PSG, he's that destroyer type defensive mid that's going to throw in tackles, that's going to be physical. He's just going to be all over the pitch, you know. I think there's a reason why we didn't end up going for Andre in the end. Because he was available in Brazil. And we didn't end up going for him. So I don't think we're going to go back in. Ederson or Zubamendi. Again, it depends what Slot prefers for a system, because they're quite different players. You know, even though they play the same position, they have a lot different qualities. So I think it depends on what Slot wants for a system. But if we signed either one of the two, I'd be hyped. That's for sure. Aidso says, can you give us Owen Beck back? And this is what has me hyped about that kid. So many fans from when he returned from his injury were just talking about how good he was in Scotland. And that just makes me think, like, if you're that loved by the fans after spending just one season on loan, it means you're something special, you know? All right, guys, the players are making their way back out onto the pitch right now. Zishin, I don't think Lamine Yamal will ever leave Barca, at least not for a long time, because he that's the team he supports, and they're gonna do everything to keep him. So I really don't think he'll leave. No chance. But you see, do you think Dani Olmo is what we need the most? I definitely don't think so. I think, again, we need a more defensive-minded midfielder. So I wouldn't say Olmo, given the price, he would cost around 60 million. I don't think I'd rather spend 60 million on a top defensive mid. I would. Like Ederson or Zubamendi, rather than getting Olmo. Because now we have a lot of midfielders who have quality attacking output, like we saw with Szoboszlai in the first half. Jaros is coming on, by the way. Goalkeeper coming on for Kelleher in the second half. A new keeper, yeah, Jaros. And Tyler Morton is coming on. Guys, we were just talking about defensive midfielder position. Do any of you that watch the championship think that Tyler Morton could be good enough to be in this Liverpool first team? Do you think he could fight for that squad, a place in the team, or do you think he's not there yet? All right, guys, second half is officially kicked off, and I'm trying not to be too loud because I have some family members that are sleeping, so I'm not gonna be too loud because right now it's almost 1 a.m. But yeah, as you guys would have seen, Tyler Morton has come on, And I'm excited to see him too in the second half. But let me know if you guys think that he's good enough to fight for that position. Because he did have a good loan spell at Hull. Obviously, I didn't get to watch him week in, week out. But Hull City fans, from what I've read, say that he had a good season, just like Fabio Carvalho did. Yeah, Blue K. The way Zubimendi replaced Rodri in the final, I was like, geez, this guy's special. Let me check the results, by the way, because you asked, do you think we'll sign a new center back? Look, on YouTube, I put out a poll saying, is Vandenberg good enough as a fourth option center back? And let me check the results so far. 73% of you guys think he is a good enough option, that we don't need to sign another center back, which is very interesting to see because that's a big majority. Bro, Pre-kickoff Nyoni does look so smooth on the ball. Look at the way he transitions quickly. Yo, my boy, Aaron's in the building. Nice to see you, bro. Who says, so weird seeing Salah without the iconic curly hair. I agree. But he was so good in that first half. So something's working. Wow, look, Jaros came out and it was very risky, but he did superbly well to just catch the ball. No foul. Because that would have been risky, bro. That could have been a red card if he got it wrong. No, Alfie, I'm not tired. It's just I can't be too loud because my family's sleeping right now. So I'm trying to be low-key. Because it's almost 1 a.m. here. Surprisingly, I'm not tired yet. Usually I'm almost asleep by this time, but I think I'm just too excited to see slot ball that it's got me energized. Yeah, Sunday LFC, I got you, because now it's changed a lot, so I'm going to get rid of the... Oops, definitely not that. I didn't want to get rid of that. I'm going to get rid of the lineup. Hold on. There we are. Let me see if Mob are doing live updates. Hold on. Let me check. No, I don't think they are. Let me check. Liverpool. Yeah, hold on. Let me try to move this here. Who would I rather have, Tchouameni, Camavinga, or Zubimendi? Tchouameni. Tchouameni, because I think he would just fit us so well. But they're all... I rate Camavinga so highly too. Sunday LFC says, Leo, if you could sign any player for Liverpool, for me it would be Rodri, without a doubt. I think we signed Rodri and it's finished. It's finished for other clubs. In a heartbeat, I signed Rodri. And he seems like the most humble guy too, down-to-earth kind of guy. Lives a very simple life, and that just fits the Liverpool ethos as well. Even though he could literally win a Ballon d'Or this year. What about you? Salah's looking very sharp today. Bro. Aaron, what's crazy, by the way, is the fact that for you, this probably isn't even late because you go to sleep so late, right? Doesn't anyone know why Clark is on the bench? Bobby Clark actually didn't even travel with the squad to the US Sunday LFC. He stayed in Liverpool because he's in rehab right now. He's coming back from a minor injury that he picked up. Yeah, Fabinho, man, in his prime, for 2 or 3 years, he was unbelievable. He fit us perfectly. Yeah, me too. Has MC LFC, isn't it? Is it one? It's almost 2 a.m. for you, right? Because you're in the UK. Nah, Kimmich, I don't know. He's just getting old. Like, the thing is, I wouldn't sign Kimmich. I would rather, like I said, I would rather sign a defensive mid like Zubamendi or Edison. I think we'd be getting him towards the end of his career, just like when we got Thiago. And I'm not saying that Kimmich isn't world class. I'm not saying that he's not a very good player, just like when we signed Thiago. But I don't want to be signing players towards just like the end of their peak. You know what I mean? While a player like Zubamendi is like freaking 25, and I think Ederson's 24. You know, this is early for me. Probably watch a movie afterwards. Jesus Christ, bro. For the next one, we gotta have you on the stream if that's because you're the one that could bring the energy. For me, I would probably be asleep usually by now. Go on, Nyoni plays it out wide to Carvalho in a very dangerous position. He cuts inside. Bro, he did too much there. He kept it on for too long. Hey, Liverpool fan. Bro, I thought Carvalho was going to score there. He was in such a dangerous position. But yeah, and Nyoni looks very good since he's come on, you guys. God damn. It's almost 9 a.m. in Malaysia. That's wild. Sunday LC says the games for me go from 4:30 p.m. to 4:30 a.m. So are you, Cold Omar? I'm not surprised. Everyone on Twitter is just talking about Trey and Nyoni. Bro, he looks so smooth on the ball. He looks so freaking smooth on the ball. Guys, what's crazy too is the fact that Trey and Nyoni only just turned 17. What the? That's who you would want? Guys, if you could pick one player in this team right now to score to make it 2-0, who would you want to get a goal? I think I would want Fabio Carvalho. If I had to choose one. Shout out to you, Julian. Sending my love back to Ghana. Well done there. Look at Jarell Kwanzaa defending. Calm as you like, and then he plays it to Connor Bradley. Oh, too good. That's a foul, ref. Come on. Nah, bro. Kelleher is on the bench now. You gotta say Jaros if you want the keeper. Jaros? Yeah, me too, actually. Yeah, if Jaros is a valid option, then I would say Jaros. You're in the stadium, Cold Omar? How's the atmosphere? You choose Trey and Nyoni? Sami says Hakimi or Jeremy Frimpong. I think I would say Frimpong just because of his age. How old is Hakimi now? He's definitely not old though. But I think Hakimi is, how old is he? 25. Wow, he's still so young. But I think Frimpong is 22, isn't he? 23. Yeah, I think I would choose Frimpong. But I rate both. I mean, I think Hakimi's a baller too. Bro, do you see Pre Nyoni, the way he moved through space there? Well, that was a foul, but the ref plays the advantage. Guys, Pre Nyoni is a freaking baller. Yo. He's the one post I gotta be making now on Liverpool goals after the full-time one. I think before going to sleep, the only other post I'll do will be on Pre Nyoni. Bro, yeah. Nah, Kwanzaa though, as always, even last season, it's unbelievable how I can't. I know obviously he made that one mistake against United, but I would say Jarell Kwanzaa, I can't remember him having a bad game. And we're talking about like playing a lot of games in the Premier League, the toughest league in the world. Just how much he just quickly adjusted to that league after just playing in League One for Bristol under freaking Joey Barton. That's where he was coming from before. His rise has been unbelievable when you think about it that way. I'm surprised Stefan Bajcetic hasn't come on yet. I hope he comes on in like the 60th. Just a few minutes. No, I would not want to play Maka as our main defensive mid. I think that would be wasting his all of his ability. The game is on LFC TV. Oh, guys, here we go. I was just hoping that Bajcetic would come on, and he's definitely going to be one of the players to come on now in the 60th minute, because I see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think there's 8 players that are about to come on. But like you're saying, Adam, for me, the number one I've been wanting to see is that boy, Stefan Bajcetic. For me, he's my number one in terms of player I'm most excited to see. Sunday LFC, isn't Bremer a center back though? I don't know. Oof, well done there. Gleison Bremer. He started almost every game, but he's 27 years old for Juve. You know what I mean? He started every game in the Serie A last season. Sunday LFC, you really think he'd want to come to Liverpool and not be a starting option at 27 years old? I don't see it. I think the only way a player like him would want to move at this stage of his career is if he's guaranteed to be a starter, and I wouldn't want that because I rate Ibu so highly and I rate Kwanzaa so highly. And that's why, I think this poll is a really good question to talk about our fourth option center back, because we have to be realistic that whoever it is okay with not getting that much game time, Big up to you, the Irish guy who is up at 2 o'clock right now. Isn't it? Yeah, it's 2 o'clock. Yeah. Prada Brat, happy birthday to your grandma. Oh my god, guys, look at the army that Arne Slot is bringing on right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players are coming on. I'm excited for Bajcetic ball. No way, bro, on the counter attack. How do we not score from that? Sunday LFC, it's because I really think the way Edwards wants to run us as a football club is the way that he ran it, where Fabinho, for example, was announced out of nowhere, and I freaking love that. The highs, if we have a new signing and Fabrizio Romano doesn't leak it before, bro, that would hit different. I would love that. But at the same time, I'd be very happy if Fabrizio Romano reported on it too, if we're signing a top defensive mid, because that could only help our squad. Oh, Harvey with a header, but completely off target. Yeah, that was a beautiful cross from Costas, but Harvey just couldn't get it on target. He should have done better, let's be honest. Even though, yeah, maybe it wasn't so easy. Sports Gem, Szoboszlai scored, and Salah got the assist. Here we go, guys. Now it's past the 60th minute. This is where we see 8 subs coming on. I'm also hyped to see, well, Cade Gordon's coming on, but Owen Beck, I'm hyped to see. Vandenberg has come off. Man, now the dynamics of this game is going to change drastically when you make that many subs. You make that many subs. Loads of subs. But that's what preseason is all about. Bro, Trey and Nyoni. Oh. Yep. I like that press from Harvey Blair. That's the energy. Yeah, Bajcetic is the one I'm looking out for. James McConnell. Oh, I thought James McConnell wasn't on the bench. I'm confused. Let's go, Sammy. How is the Discord? Bajcetic. I know, Rafid, but that's what's so exciting about preseason is when you get to see youngsters in action that you haven't seen much of. Yeah, I don't think we should be rushing Diogo Jota back. He's one we need to find a way no matter what to keep him fit. Still Pizza Man, I'm in Iceland because with my family we always stay here in the summer. Oh, that's beautiful from Bajcetic. But then he lost the ball. It was a beautiful turn, but then he wasn't quick enough to release it. Yeah, I think it's 8 subs. That's crazy to make that many. Bro. That's a pen. No. Bro. Cade Gordon came so close to scoring there. I thought Harvey Blair was fouled in the box, no? Look at that play from Bendo. Beautiful. And then Pre Nyoni one time played it to Harvey Blair, who was on sides. I couldn't see if there's any contact. I want to see a replay of that. It's hard to see if there's any contact. Was it offsides? That looked tight though. Again, really smart play from Pre Nyoni though. The way he played it one time. The entire first, yeah, but Pratt, that's always the plan in preseason. You usually do make that many changes. You do. Pre Nyoni, yeah. He's been the shining light. The one I gotta be honest, I was a little disappointed with was Wataru Endo in the first half. But obviously it's just a half. But still, like I said, this preseason is still really important because you best believe Arne Slot is gonna judge his first 11 against Ipswich based off of some of the performances he's seeing in preseason, you know? Well done, Jaros. Still offsides. Nah, bro, I disagree. Kobe Mainu, I thought, did well at the Euros. Oh, another sub? Another sub? Oh, love that tackle. Was that Tyler Morton? Love that tackle from Tyler Morton. Look at that turn from Harvey Blair. Oh, look, Benduk. See, Benduk? I had heard that he was going to play on the left, but look, he's playing on the right wing right now. Look, Connor Bradley speaking to Diogo Jota right now. On the bench. Szoboszlai scored. And Nyoni defo has a future. Oh, yes, he does. Look, and Nyoni has come off right now, guys. He's definitely been the shining light of this game, guys. I'm clapping off. I wish I could clap louder, but it's too late right now. But Nyoni, remember the freaking name. Trey Nyoni. What a guy. 17. Imagine he just turned. Wait, when was it? I remember seeing. Hold on. He turned 7. Yeah, bro, he has the same birthday as me. He turned 17 on June 30th. I'm also born on June 30th. That's why I remembered the. Oh, now Kate Gordon's limping. In Canada, the time is 9:11 a.m. I'm surprised that the stadium doesn't look sold out at all. Do you guys see it? Because when I saw Liverpool in preseason, it must be the prices being super high or something. Because I remember when I went to a preseason game in the US, it was in a big stadium too, and it was completely sold out. And here I'm seeing a lot of empty yellow seats. Do you guys see that? Out on Stain, we're looking good. We're looking good. Honestly, nothing crazy because obviously the most important is not picking up injuries and fitness. But we've had really good moments, and it's not like we really allowed them to have any real opportunities. So we've dominated. I just thought the first 25 minutes we looked quite lost, maybe 30 minutes, but after, really good, solid. I would say solid. You know. Yeah, I agree. I agree about Endo, but again, it's 45 minutes. You know, we're not gonna judge him off 45 minutes. He didn't really look like he was at the same pace as the others. Let's just put it that way. Oh, they're going for another water break. Damn. Now it feels like the tempo has really slowed down. I know there's been so many subs, but still. Remember the name. Nyoni. What a talent. Really? I don't hear... It feels like we definitely have calmness on the ball when you think about the holding midfielders right now being Stefan Bajcetic and Tyler Morton. More harsh, as I was saying before, for me it's just a defensive mid. That's the main thing, defensive midfielder. And Nathan, we're not reportedly really in major talks with any player as of right now. Yeah, Jalapeno says gotta make a Nyoni chant soon. Well, I was just looking. I think on Liverpool goals I gotta do... oh, great save from Jaros there. Real Betis were through. 1v1. But yeah, I think if there's one post to do after the full-time post tonight, it's Nyoni. He was definitely the shining light. It's just crazy that he just turned freaking 17 and he looked probably the smoothest of any player on that pitch. Welcome back, Liverpool X Edits. Is good enough. Look, unconformed center forward says Sepp is good enough to be a third or fourth center back. Statistically, the best center back in the German league. Does that make sense to even sell a guy with that in his locker? That's why I freaking agree. I personally, for me, it's not even like I just haven't watched enough of him, but I'm like, if we sell him, let's say for 15 to 20 million, who are we going to go out and sign? You know what I mean? Who's happy to come in as a fourth option. So I don't. The only thing is he'll know that he can start for a lot of clubs, like good clubs in the Bundesliga. And so don't you think he would want to leave instead of being a fourth option at Liverpool? That's the only thing. Because I definitely think Ibu Konate, obviously, and Kwanzaa are much higher up in the pecking order when you consider they're both starters in the Premier League, you know? But he definitely has ability, no doubting that. And he was in a struggling Mainz side and still stood out. So oh, well done, Bajcetic there. Oh, I thought he had won the ball back. Me too. I really hope Kelleher stays. I think that's exactly what he's thinking. With Virgil getting close to the end, if you could just hold on, he will play for LFC, man. He's classy. Did you get to watch him in the Bundesliga? Trying to find good pictures of Trey and Nyoni. Oh shoot, there's none from the game. What the heck? So far. See, Benduk is on the right wing, and he makes his way to the box. Oh, that's a corner though, I think, no? Oh no, it's a goal kick. Damn it. Subs have slowed this down, especially the young ones. Yeah. But it's always tough when you make that many subs, you know? You don't find your rhythm right away. Look at that. Benduk though in 1v1 situations. Oh, he's too good. But then it was well defended. Yeah, Benduk in those situations is unbelievable. Oh, there's no pictures of Nyoni in the photo drive I use for Liverpool goals. Damn. I wanted to find a picture of him, but there's only one of him getting off the bus, which is from yesterday. Who do I think will win the match? Nyoni. Wait, is the third kid the white one? I'd rather have Florian Wirtz than Dani Olmo, for sure. At Liverpool, if I could choose one, definitely Florian Wirtz. Stefan's doing well so far. Doak in the box. No, bro. Doak is such a handful to try to... What a freaking talent, guys. That's the second time he goes into the box where nobody could do anything. Hey, Charles Farrell. Guys, Ben Doak on that right wing, bro. I mean, you could play him on either wing, I guess. But I just love how direct he is. I really think he's a defender's nightmare. Yeah, go 12, I will. Just because it's late, obviously. It's late, and I'm going to be doing a post on Liverpool goals. But hopefully we still get some action in this game. I was hoping there would be a picture of Nyoni, but there isn't. Which I'm kind of pissed about. But I think of all the subs that came on, the one that's impressed me the most has been Ben Doak for sure. Because I know some were worried. Oh, look at Salah and Szoboszlai are sitting in the exact same position. With their hand. Oh my god. But yeah, I feel like some people had fears that Ben Doak wouldn't come back the same way from that long-term injury. But I think he's looked so smooth. He looks like his total natural self. Look, he's back in the box. Oh, that wasn't the best touch there. No, so I lived 11 years in New York, but I was born in France. The Boyum says, I have sleep paralysis. I can't sleep anyway. I live in France, Nathan. Was it the first corner? Wasn't a fan? I haven't been to Strasbourg. I haven't. Hello, Teddy. What's good? Guys, we're about to know how much additional time there is because we just hit the 90th minute. I don't think there's going to be much additional time. Gravenberg, a defensive mid. I don't think that's where his main qualities are. Troy King, my man of the match is Nyoni, but we'll run a man of the match poll at full time. We can do that at full time. Szoboszlai was the only goal scorer. Me too, Troy King. But we'll run a poll. Actually, I'm going to get the poll started now because it's about to be full time. Just to let you guys know, by the way, because I think it's so interesting. Almost 1,000 of you guys have voted so far for the question of, is Vandenberg good enough as a fourth option center back? And I see that 69% of you guys said yes. 69%. I didn't expect it to be that high because of how much I know Reds want new signings. Was it 5 minutes of additional time? Guys, let me know if not Trey and Nyoni, who else do you think should have been man of the match? You're man of the match. I think Salah deserves a shot. He seems like he's ready for first team football by that performance. Troy King, that's all I'll say. Toys in the House says, you made me a Liverpool fan. That's the most beautiful comment I could receive. Toys in the House. Big up. That's it, guys. That's full time. That's the full time whistle, you guys. Salah for sure. Alright, guys. I'm running the poll right now for man of the match. Ooh, actually the poll is closer than I expected, you guys. For man of the match. Adrian Sobogoat. Guys, alongside Nyoni, which youngster would you say impressed you the most? Of those 8, like I said, that came on, for me it was Ben Doak that really seemed to cause the most danger. But outside of that, I mean, as always, I was impressed with Connor Bradley, Kwanzaa, Sepp. Our whole defense looked good. Our whole defense, especially in the first half. Salah got an assist. Nah, he didn't have a stinker. Come on. Bajcetic? Doak by far. Me too. Doak or Morton? Vandenberg? Our whole defense, yeah, like I said in the first half, looked great. But then, God, why are there no pictures of Nyoni? I'm going to have to take an old one from last season. Am I going to have to take an older one? Yeah, but... Bro, come on. I'm just going to have to use a picture from his debut at Anfield. An older picture. And Nyoni, take a bow, son. Take an abs. Well, Jaros made that one really important save. But guys, as you guys are voting right now, Tre Nyoni is the clear standout man of the match. He's the clear standout man of the match. Bradley was amazing. Blair is actually really good. Hey, Ez. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to end the live soon because it's quite late here. But let me stop the timer as well. But man, guys, I was just doing a post right now of Tre Nyoni being the man of the match, as you can see. He really stood out. Thank you, Jalapeno, for the super chat who says, cheers for the stream, Leo. I'm off to bed now. You'll never walk alone. I'm going to be off to bed too, you guys. Big up to all of you. That was our first real game, we could say, under Arne Slot. I know it's obviously preseason, but it's the first official time we really got to see, Arne Slot ball. And there's a lot to discuss. There were a lot of interesting aspects to the game. But but it's too late to talk about it right now, guys. For a lot of you, I know you just want to get to bed. But you absolute legends who all stayed up and watched that together. The next two are going to be real interesting as well because we're going to be facing our major rivals in Arsenal and United. So definitely there will be watch-alongs for those. But yeah, you guys, thank you all for those of you that tuned in. Absolute legends. And I'll see you guys very soon. Here's to the Reds. Let's keep those clean sheets. Keep on getting those clean sheets. And ball under Slot. Up the Reds. You'll never walk alone, guys. I hope you all